What's going on, guys, and welcome back. Me and Ryder here, you guys. Some of you guys probably have met her before, but this is my new pup and the mascot of this channel. This video is just a continuation of this 9R build. So in the past, we did building the 9R, we did riding the 9R, we did the boost versus the 9R. Well, a lot of guys wanted to see a naturally aspirated 850 versus the 9R, which when we did it versus the boost, we also did it versus a naturally aspirated 850. So that is what this video is. Now, just like I said in the last boost versus 9R video, there's a big asterisk next to this. This is not a perfectly groomed drag strip. Lane choice was a big thing. And not to mention that the sleds were not set up exactly the same. So, and I went over this in the boost one, but I'm gonna go over it again. The 9R project does have a 1/6 track. It has different gearing than what the boost had. And in this video, the naturally aspirated 850 does have different gearing than the 9R also. The naturally aspirated 850 has 1/6 gearing, so same as the boost, and the 9R has 1/7/9 gearing. So yes, it is a little different. So big asterisks there. They are not set up exactly the same. The 850 in this video is 110% stock. Aside, I think it has a trail can on it, but clutching wise, tuning wise is 100% stock. So we checked a couple things and said, all right, well, let's line them up. So this is kind of what that video is. This is not going to be a super long video. It's just, it's showing kind of how the 850 stacks up to the 9R, or how the 9R stacks up to the 850, whatever direction you guys want to look at it. This is what it is. I start out on the 850, Bruce is on it, the 9R, and then we do switch for a driver change to see if that made any difference. And here it is, guys. So as you guys saw in them, Bruce did get out of me early, which is expected. That's exactly what they did to the boost. And then in this case, and you would think that he would eventually run out of gear because he is geared much higher, but he doesn't. He still pulls, even through the middle and even up top. He's still gaining on me little by little by little. So it does go to show that that thing, even with smaller gearing, does pull on this thing, or pull on the naturally aspirated 850 pretty good. So there is definitely a difference somewhere in there. And again, there is no real stock point for a 9R because, well, they don't produce that in a trail set. So we had, this is just a clutch kit that we did have thrown together that we did run against the boost. So technically speaking, I guess you'd say that's clutched. So now we do a driver change to see if anything else happened.
The battery's dead.
And as you saw in that one, I think that the first race of that segment, I think I definitely got out of him early. I might have left a little early, but you could tell that I did pull him really good. What is really interested on the run where it was a rolling run, I got in it, I got out of it because I felt like I had a big run on him and I just would have drove right by him. So I got out of it and got right back in it kind of as he got into it. And that was a really good, visual so you guys can see. And the 9R, again, different gearing, larger track, but little by little, it does start to pull on your naturally aspirated 850. So that was it. I mean, we did a bunch of runs, but the outcome was exactly the same. The 9R, little by little, would inch it, and pull away. So there is something there because that is, a larger track. They did have the same amount of studs. They were both XERs. But the 9R, again, different gearing, larger track, and it still came out on top, even on long runs. So this is, again, a speed test. So normally with gearing like that and a track like that, you would eventually lose. But even though it still pulled through and won at the end. So interesting. Yes, we could have changed a million other things and tested it and saw, but that was kind of our constant, was the 9R in that form. So, again, this is just going to be a quick video, guys. I know you guys wanted to see, this, matchup. So that is going to do it for this. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and stay tuned because I am working on a new launch for 322 Threads, and it will be going along with a giveaway. So it's going to be very exciting. I'm working on that now. It should be out in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned to that. But I appreciate all the support as always. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.